Hello, Dreadlock family. Welcome back. I had a couple requests for more videos, so that was super exciting, and it's been a little while. My last video I posted, I was on the beach, was under the weather, wasn't feeling that good. I got better, and then life happens. You know, you slip, you fall, and you break your arm. So I'm currently in a cast. So someone had mentioned in the comments a little while back, one of my older videos, how I should just like let my hair go and not separate it. And it's just like, it's funny because now I really don't have the ability to really mess with my hair that much anymore because of my broken arm. So I have realized it is knotting up way more than it was. My only concern with that sometimes is like I don't want like one huge big dread, you know, in one area. I really do want the like general length to all be around like the same size. I know it's not going to be perfect, but I do want it around like the same size and a certain size. And my hair is already naturally very knotty and always has been that way since I was a little girl. My mom is now officially subscribed to my channel. I haven't told, she's the only like family member I've told. I haven't told any of my other family members or my friends that I created a channel. So I'm sure word will get out and I'll have lots more people watching my videos shortly here. But I started out with my ma. So, hey mom, she can attest that I always used to have like that detangler spray, and she would be brushing out these like gnarly knots in my hair, and it would hurt so bad I'd be crying, like especially underneath, you know, the underneath part. So I have no problem at all with my hair knotting up, and you know, that's not the issue. I guess for me it's more so creating the type of style I want. I've seen many dread videos, I've seen many methods, and there's definitely some dread styles that I just personally don't think are for me. They might look great on someone else, but I just don't think that it's like what, you know what I'm saying? It's not like what I prefer. So it's not going to be exactly, you know, probably how I want it, but if I can generalize and put it like in a category of dread style and like pick it out, I'm gonna like try to go for that, you know? So anyway, I haven't had the ability to really mess with my hair at all. So over these past 2 weeks, and it's been quite interesting. So I wanted to do a dread update based off me not really being able to separate my hair or really do the palm rolling. I've been able to grab a couple here and there and just like, you know, finger roll as I'm like sitting on the couch, you know, watching a show, watching a movie or something. But I haven't really been able to wash it as much and maintain it as much. So I'm going to show you what the results of that is, which I'm not mad at it. I will have to say that I think it's definitely going to push the process a little quicker this way, but also I feel like I have a lot more work like figuring out what's going on here. So I'll just cut to the chase and show you guys what's going on, all right? Okay, so as you can see, this is my hair down. Since I started my dread journey back summer of 2020, I think it was like the end of May, I had originally said, you know what, I'm gonna buy synthetic dreads and I'm just gonna see how I like them being in my hair, how it feels like, you know, just test it out before I make the leap of faith and go ahead and start the journey. So I ended up ordering these dreads off Etsy from this girl in Russia who hand makes them, and they were beautiful and I loved them, and they literally went perfect with like my hair color and my style. I felt more me, you know, than I have my whole life with any other hairstyle other than when I cut it short and dyed it teal green. I did love that. So right after I took out the dreads, the synthetic dreads for the last time, I was like, I'm just gonna let my hair dread. And that was the point I started. So I believe that was like the end of May. So really we've got all of June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. Now we're like heading towards the end of March. So I'm going on 10 months of doing the neglect method, and neglect, I guess, in my version where I'm still, you know, palm rolling, finger rolling, and separating my hairs from clumping. Now some I have allowed to clump together. So like recently I had this one smaller one join another smaller one that was a little bit bigger than it, but around like the same size, and they joined together. But it happened to like work out because it was in the same general area and it looked good. So I kept it, and I like have been finger rolling that like to form quicker together. So I do like allow my hair to kind of like do its thing. And then like if I feel like, oh, this dread's grabbing onto one way back here, and you know what I mean, I will rip it apart. So, or if like up here too, where like you're trying to combine, like I do rip them apart. I have very thin hair, naturally very thin, not curly, it's very straight. So I do believe with my hair type, I'm gonna need as many dreads as I can get in my hair for it to look full and not just like have like 6 or 10 dreads in my head, you know, which I know that's what my hair wants to do. But I want to have as many dreads as I can possibly have in my head to make my hair look full, you know, because it's so thin. So that was another thing I wanted to add. So with that being said, yeah, let me just show you guys some dreads. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, when I started, my hair was about this short, and now you can see the undreaded hair, like how long it's gotten from, you know, I know my hair doesn't grow that quickly. It's always been that way. But since from here, I mean, that's a good couple inches, right? So, I mean, more than a couple, it's like about 4 inches maybe has grown. My hair is very slow at growing. So I've been taking hair, skin, and nail vitamins to boost that process up. But yes, so these are the ones that literally formed the quickest, right? All on this side of my head, which is interesting because this is the side of my head that has the least amount of hair. So no, if you guys know this, but when I used to go to the hairstylist, I would always be like, she goes, yeah, everyone usually, most people, always have a side that has more hair. Okay, so this just happens to be my side that has more hair. This has always been my side with the least amount of hair. For whatever reason, this one's dreading up a lot quicker. So here's all my little babies. You can see them, and they're forming like, they're getting thicker, which is really awesome and like what I want. Like I said, I want full dreads. I don't want really, really tiny ones, and I don't want really, really big ones either. I'm right around like this range. This is the range I like. So yeah, they're like cute, and look, they got little crinks in them. So I'm really like liking that. It gives it like a curl vibe. I remember when I was like, this is like months ago, but I remember someone thought I had my hair curled. They're like, I really like your curly hair. I'm like, hair's not curly, I'm actually dreading it. And they're like, oh. A lot of people don't even notice like when I wear it down. But yeah, here are the ones that are like really vibing and doing their thing. And I'm super stoked for these to grow long. Like I love them. I think they're just perfect. So I got this one in closer to the front, this one a little underneath. So all of this is dreaded. And this is dreaded, right? Okay, then you got, it's like weird. It's like dreads, then a layer of no dreads, and then another layer of dreads. So this layer is not dreading as quickly. So all of this, I don't believe, yeah, there's no dreads in here. And then you go underneath and you got this baby. It's pretty big. And see what I mean? How it's like connecting. And so I try with my one arm to separate. It's been quite a challenge. Ow. And then underneath, it's going crazy. So we got some new ones forming. So look at that. So you see how the knot mine always gets knotted towards the end first, and then it goes, works its way up. So as you can see. And then like this one right here, which is like connecting right now. If I had both my arms, I'd split that apart. And you got this one, which is forming nicely. Some loose hairs, so some that are not, should get like a clip. It's probably a good idea. Trying to show you guys like further back. All right, so do you see these? Of course you do. If I see it, you see it, right? All right, right here. So this is actually 3 of them that are now wanting to combine and be one. If I had both my hands right now, I would be separating. So let me know in the comments what you think about that becoming one. I mean, it seems like it's a good general area, like they're all clumped together. You can definitely tell it's gonna be a bigger dread. But this is how they look separated. But they're starting to clump right here together. So that's what I mean, like, about that. Now we flip to the other side. And this is the least dreaded side, but you have like, I have like hidden ones. So there's one there. You can tell that's like more of a baby that's new. This one here. See? Split up. This is all loose hair, which I've seen like the partially dreaded hairstyles. I like some of them. I think if my hair around like, the face, like this part and around here didn't dread, I wouldn't be mad at it. I'm kind of just going with the flow with that. See what happens. I'm not purposely like not wanting it dreaded. I haven't brushed it or anything. It's just not knotting up, but I do put my fingers through my hair a lot. So that could also be why. This one. Okay, so we got a lot. Is there any dreads in here? Nope. We got a lot going on back here. So this one is starting to form. and then all this, so. See? So I wouldn't be mad at these two because the one's really thin. So see how that one's super thin? And it looks like it wants to form with this one. So I really wouldn't be mad at that. And then you got these clumping together. I don't remember if these are the same. No, these aren't the same as the ones I just showed you. 3 of them clumping together. Actually, 4 wanting to clump together. I'm not happy about that. It's too big. See, that to me is gonna be too big. I really want to rip this apart right now. Just like how I feel about that. And then you got this one. Isn't it funny when we're really looking at something intensely, we scrunch our foreheads? This one. This one. And yeah, it's like, I mean, there's some in the back, like, I don't think I've shown you. Like, back here. So yeah, it's like a mixture of hair, dread it, not dread it. These are doing really well at staying separated from each other, so they're like happy where they are. The ones underneath are the ones that are starting to clump up. And then there's a lot of new growth that's happened these past 2 weeks. So that's where I am right now in the process. Something that I have been struggling with a little bit, and I think it's because, you know, I thought like you weren't supposed to like put oils in your hair, but like I think it's just really your hair type, because I don't know, I have like a Mediterranean type skin where it's very oily and it creates a lot of oil, but then it can get really, really dry. So, with that being said, I think my hair type, I do need to be starting to put like tea tree oils and stuff in my scalp because I have been getting dry scalp, which have created flakes. I guess that's considered dandruff. I don't really know. I have never struggled with dandruff in my life, but I also used to like condition my hair every day. So I found some avocado oil for the hair that I had, and I've never really even used it. I think like maybe once in my life. So I'm almost finished the bottle, and I've been rubbing that into my scalp. So if you guys like have any suggestions for dry scalp, I did look some stuff up. A lot of people recommended tea tree oil. They recommended apple cider vinegar, all different kinds of concoctions and different things to create like my own spray bottle with different stuff. But yeah, that was one thing I wasn't expecting, because my hair is super oily. I wasn't expecting my scalp to now become like dry and flaky. So that's something that just recently, over the past like week or so, and maybe that's because I haven't been able to wash my hair as often. I don't know, but let me know what you guys think about that, or if you struggled with that. Also, I'm super excited I found a new fruit I really like. Also, can't believe I've been deprived of this. Papaya. Okay, maybe up north in the US papayas aren't a thing, I don't know, but now that I live down in the south, this fruit is awesome. You guys have never had a papaya, check it out. Most of you are probably like, they grow on my trees in my backyard. I don't even know where they come from, but they're delicious. Okay. So, like I said, please like, subscribe, comment as much as you guys want. I love it. I like to hear your feedback, any suggestions, any experiences you've had. We all have different hair types, so your experience and my experience and what you did and I did might not work the same. But, you know, maybe you know someone else, you know, or maybe you just happen to have the same exact hair type as me and skin type. So that, if we were a perfect match, that would be awesome, because I would love to hear what you've done for dry scalp, for oily scalp, to get your dreads to form quicker. Like, love to hear some feedback. But yes, I hope that you guys are having a blessed week. You know, we are in hard times, so let's keep up the positivity and love and support for one another. Love you guys and have a great day. Bye.